Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream. It is freaking Friday, the 27th, so the day after Thanksgiving. Hopefully you guys have had a good Thanksgiving, like I did. So yeah, just a pretty chill Thanksgiving. Ate a lot, had a lot of food and stuff like that. So yeah, really good Thanksgiving. But yeah, so I mean, today for trading, not gonna expect anything too much. Like, it's a day after Thanksgiving, so obviously the volume's gonna be pretty low because traders are still in kind of in a retreat. You know, they're still traveling or whatever they're doing, or staying at home or spending time with their families. So, they had a crazy night last night or whatever. So, definitely be careful with trading today. So, I think I like Euro NZD, seeing what Euro NZD is doing right now. Kind of a short bias for today. We do have bullish div. It's outside the Asian range right over here, and you should definitely mark this up. But I kind of like this kind of a D1 idea. Made a lower high right over here, and downshift came all the way down. So for me, I could technically use this as maybe scalp this if I really wanted to. Just maybe a quick 1R on it. But yeah, I mean, that's currently what I'm looking at. I think Euro NZD looks, I guess, decent for a Friday. JP and DD, kind of a short bias on it as well. GA, not really, just a swap in liquid 50. GJ, kind of a short bias on it, but the EMAs are counter trends, so not really anything really significant. GU, swap in liquid 50, just looks choppy to me. EU, really long bias on it, so it's outside the Asian range, and it looks like could have been a good D1 opportunity somewhere on here. Actually, no. So it looks like it bounced off that 50 and then just came all the way up without any kind of indication of divergence. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't see any divergence. Or actually, right over here. Yeah, so slight divergence right over here. But there's no significant structure like higher lows or whatever. So, for a D1, not really anything really significant. But I could definitely have scalped this. It's a massive risk to reward. So, I would have had a 1R out on it, so that's a massive risk reward. So I probably wouldn't have traded that first push. Yeah, so I could have probably traded this right over here. Either this or this. This one looks much more better, so I probably would have gotten an in right over here. And yeah, that level 2 push would have gotten me 2.14R. This was giving me, more signals right over here, a signal right over here. Just holding that level. It's holding the 21 EMA right now. There's no divergence yet, so that's a good indication, telling me that, hey, this thing isn't done going. So yeah, we could see another even push right over here. RSI TDI is could be much better, to be honest. Looks like it's struggling. The momentum looks like it's struggling on the TDI. MACD is going to fall, so it wouldn't be the most elite entry, best entry, as well as yeah, no diversion yet. So, but this is how I would have traded this on a scalping my scalping system. Let's see. I want to look at your NCD real quick. I like how, you know, we're seeing kind of momentum, some momentum on Euro pairs today. I could scalp. We'll see. I would like a pullback if I scalp the EU. Your NZD I want to pull back as well. Alright, I just want to show you guys my swing trade. Just a quick swing trade, not the best swing trade in the world. But hey, it is what it is. So I took a trade right over here. 15-minute looks more clean. Not really. I don't know if you guys can see that, but anyway, so I took a trade right over here, entered right over here on the bounce, and just a little bit choppy, you know, just came all the way down, and then eventually pushed all the way down for the, basically for, I guess you would say the night session, the pre-market session, and it went about 2.4 hours. So I mean, I did snatch a piece. I didn't, you know, make a lot on this trade, but you know, 2 hour significant. So yeah, that's a good swing trade. Just basically trading the structure, trading the bearish momentum right there. Market opens in about like what 20 minutes. So I don't know if I'll be trading the market open. Maybe like I'm pretty chill. Like I don't really want to trade today because you know, made my goal already, so I don't really need to go ahead and try chasing a trade or try looking for a trade really hard. With the day trading scalps, I don't know. I don't really want to go really aggressive on it. I may take just one just to see. But yeah, I mean, market looks like it's still going up, so we could see maybe a push higher today. A really good push higher today. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I hate when TradingView does that. Come on, text box. Uh, Trading view, trading view, trading view. I wish trading view has their own platform. Just kind of annoying. Finally, you start working now. Alright, so yeah, we have 15 minutes until the market opens. Like I said again, I'm not really looking to trade anything today significantly, but looks like we could maybe see a push higher today on basically Dow Jones. Like I would want to swing trade it, but it's Friday, so unfortunately I can't. But yeah, maybe we'll see some kind of momentum. Looks like EU starting to push lower. Yeah, Nasdaq looks really strong today. Nasdaq actually looks like it's leading, which is a bit strange. So it looks like tech sector is leading today. Usually you don't find that often. I mean, the Nasdaq has been basically weaker than the other indices for the last 2.5 months. So it's rare to see that push higher. But maybe, who knows? Maybe, you know, it's starting to... Who knows? I don't know. What do you even know? It's just whatever the market does. I could just say investors are looking to invest into more in tech stocks, but I don't know. It's just market can do whatever it wants. Maybe it's because of the I guess the news that happened overnight with like Trump and the electoral votes. Like he was saying, you know, if there's enough electoral votes for Biden, he's gonna leave office. Maybe that caused the stock market to, you know, push higher today. Who knows? Too much fundamentals. There's too much fundamental aspects into it, so it's a bit harder to, you know, just kind of comprehend everything and put it into the markets. So I just stick with basically the technicals. I mean, sometimes I just I know some people who trade kind of like the like news events. I'm like, how can you do that? Like, you know, it's so the entries are going to be not as precise. And then obviously maybe if you have a risk management system, your exit's always going to be the same. But you know, with those news events, anything could happen. Like, it's just really choppy. So especially with the global geopolitical news events, with the economy news events, with the, you know, economic news of like the economic news events, the geopolitical news events, and then, like, you know, basically Trump doing anything he wants. I don't know, it just feels hard to kind of comprehend all those fundamental aspects into it. Forex was a little bit easier, but not anymore. I know my cousin, he definitely put a lot of fundamentals, like he's a hedge fund manager. He definitely puts a lot of fundamentals in his techniques. But right now, he's just like, you know, it's much more harder with coronavirus. Looks like EU starting to pull back toward the level right over here. I could try to scalp that if I wanted to, but it'll be less of a confirmation. I'm more interested in EN to see what we're doing in EN. Alright, we got 10 minutes, 9 minutes until the market opens. Where's the Euro NZD? So, I mean, there's no entries for me here on here. It just looks like it broke through the 50. Now it's falling lower. No, like, significant pullbacks or anything like that, so no entries for me. But if you were to measure risk to reward on the break of that 50, I don't know. I don't know if I would have taken this just because the 800 EMA and 200 EMA is in the way. Unless I have enough risk to reward. I probably wouldn't have taken it on this higher low, just because that's kind of tight, especially for a Friday. Now if there's a lot of momentum pushing it, then probably, yeah. It's like half an hour to the 200 EMA, so maybe I would have taken it. Just because I can manage that risk really well. But yeah, there's definitely more than 2R toward the diversion zone and diversion line, so I could have taken this if I saw that entry in time. Alright, so let me just do these risk boxes real quick. Whenever bear it is. Bird said he's gonna join me. All right. It's 8:24. Oh, come on. You tell me I can't open this box anymore. Come on. Don't do this to me. Trading view. Come on. Trading view needs to come out with their own, like, software. And fix all their glitches. Alright, so. My freaking wrist box. Wrist box. Alright, let's see. Nasdaq 100 looks like it's pretty high today. So, logically, like technically speaking, Nasdaq looks more oversold right now than Dow Jones. So, Dow Jones will be the most kind of best way to enter. And then the S&P 500 I'll say too. But since the Nasdaq is already pushing higher today, it's already had a push higher today. It's almost, yeah, it's overbought right now. And it's almost close to ADR, so we have like about less than 30 point, like what, like, yeah, 40 points away from ADR. So it's not going to be something that, you know, the best kind of way to trade if I was going to trade indices today. So, plus, of course, bearish div. But I don't think nothing's gonna stop the Nasdaq. So the Nasdaq could definitely push higher today. But you know, if you wanna, you know, have the probabilities toward your side, you're wanting to, you know, get into the most probable setups for good risk reward entry. So obviously the Nasdaq's not gonna be something, you know, I would want to trade. I could definitely trade and I can definitely make money on it, I'm sure. But you know, it's all about the probabilities at the end of the day. So I'll keep an eye on the Nasdaq to see what it's doing. But that's pretty much it. I've been trading a lot of Dow Jones this week, and that's just because of like the levels that it was off. But Nasdaq definitely made some good hits this week for sure. Alright, so yeah, market opens in about a minute. 48 seconds. So we shall see. This is your NZD. So your NZD is up around 2R already from that entry. Your USD looks like it's trying to push higher. Could definitely enter right over here if I wanted to. But it'll be more of an aggressive entry right over here. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, market has opened. Looks like the Nasdaq is starting to push lower. Alright, so we're seeing kind of a... I think EURUSD this week has been really good. EU. We've had just a really... Just almost every single day, like a new high of day. So I think EURUSD was pretty good. Like, even though there's no D1 entries for me, the trend was clear. Liquid 50 was clear for me. It was easy, really easy to find those scalps. We got some small bearish div right over here. Looks like Nasdaq found support level, so it looks like it's trying to come up today. EU is pushing higher. So that'll be kind of my scalping entry. Upshift tapping right over here. But it'll be more of an aggressive entry toward the high. But it's trying to hold this pivot, so it could definitely come higher. Looks like New York session is trying to push it higher today. You're in ZD. We'll see. Looks like it's trying to find support right over here. If it pulls back toward the 50, I could find an entry there. Or I could find an entry off that 21 EMA, for sure. If there's a good entry. Okay, so Nasdaq looks like it's, Dow Jones looks like it's starting to push a little bit lower. Nasdaq is just fucking making a new high. Holy shit. It's just beating the market. It's pretty insane. I mean, obviously, I trade a lot of Nasdaq 100, so like it's just insane to me seeing Nasdaq like overperform the market, because it's just the last couple of months it's not been doing really well. Like look at this push. Now you know, obviously I trade a lot of Nasdaq 100, so I've been kind of shifting my kind of focus on other indices like Nasdaq, I mean Dow Jones and S&P, just because like the Nasdaq has been underperforming lately. But this week it's fucking killing it. It's like been making almost like a new high every single day. Yeah, like last 3 days making a new high. Last 4 days just making a new high. So I mean this week is the Nasdaq has been literally killing it, which is quite like a little bit strange. But hey, if it continues next week, then I'm probably going to be trading it a bit more. Alright, now we're seeing a push higher. So, as the Nasdaq is leading in the tech sector and in the market right now, looks like all the other indices are trying to, yeah, just pushing higher. It's like not even caring. Literally, like, that's insane, guys. And I'm still in my small swing trade on Nasdaq. I've just been holding it the longest time toward the levels that I have. Alright, finally this fool is gonna get on. Look at that. I'm just telling you guys, like, it's a good time to start investing into like stocks, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. I've been investing a lot lately in stocks. And that's just mostly because, holy crap, look at that. Look at that momentum, baby. Alright, we may get into like a bit of a quick scalperoo. Oops. My magic keys have not been loaded. For some apparent reason. I entered a small position right there. It's pushing higher. Push, baby, push. Look at that. Easy scalp. Push, 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 baby. easy. Easy 0.30% like that. Just like that. Holy jeez moly. This thing is literally freaking... Should have kept the piece in, but I'm just trying to get in and out of the markets really fast. I want to pull back on this thing. That's going to keep me focused. This thing is literally pushing higher. Now it's beating the Nasdaq 100. Now that makes more sense. We're beating the Nasdaq now. Dow Jones is leading right now in the sectors. Wait, no. Wait, crap. Never mind. No, Dow Jones is leading by like... No, actually, it's at break even right now. They're trying to see who's gonna win higher. I don't like that pivot in the way, so I'm gonna reduce my risk by half of my original position right there. I haven't entered yet. I'm still waiting, but I'm reducing risk to my to half my original risk, just because that pivot's in the way. Now I entered right there. I'm just letting it do its thing right now. Okay, now I'm out. Alright, so I just lost about half of my gain right there. Which is fine. I'm still green. That's the reason why I reduced my risk right there. Yeah, so I was looking for that pullback. So once I see that pullback, it'll be really easy for me to trade that second leg toward the upside. And then once I do that, then I'm done for the day. I really want to be trading too much today. Like I said. I'm just trading like the quick momentum on the 1 minute. It's like what? 10 minutes after the open. Euro NZD is doing its thing. Look at EU, guys. It's starting to push higher. Broke through that pivot. I think that, what was that? The R1 pivot? Yeah, it was the R1 pivot, just like that. It's pushing higher and higher for the day. So I mean, EU is a really good. I wouldn't say swing trade unless it pulls back toward a really significant level in the higher time frames. But it's just a really good intraday trading, in my opinion. Like the D1s, I mean, it's just there's no like really a lot of confirmation. But this is what I like about my scalping system. Like, you know, allows you to be in and out of the markets really fast. And it's just like, it's still like, look at it, look at that. New high, new high, new high. Like this whole week has been making a new high. So it's just been really easy to trade these kind of scalps, like momentum trades. Because it's just going to continue pushing higher and higher and higher. Pardon. Looks like it's gonna bounce off that 80 EMA. In my original scalping system, I've had entries off that 8 EMA, but I had to kind of readjust that my scalping system, because like entries off the 8 EMA, even though like there's gonna be trades where it just bounces off the 8 EMA and then just goes up. It's just really hard to trade that 8 EMA scalp on the 1 minute. Like, it's just the risk reward is going to be really precise, and for most traders, people are not going to be that fast. There's no way there's going to be traders that can be in and out, lock their stop at break even, quickly come up, close half at 1R, and then get out of that position really fast. Like most traders aren't really that fast. So my plan is maybe to make an algorithm based on my scalping system, but a really aggressive kind of portion where it's just really fast. And like even though I can do it, I've definitely like traded the type of that system where it bounces like that EMA risk reward setup entries. It's just like, you know, it's a lot to manage, you know. So could be coming up in the future. I have so much plans. Like I've been trying to create an algorithm for my systems, but it's just, you know, it's fucking hard. It's hard to find the right guy. It's hard to find the right people who actually know their stuff. It's just extremely hard. So, you know, and then plus it's expensive as hell. And like if it's not expensive, then is the guy actually doing an actually good job on the system, on the algorithm? The answer would be probably no. But hey, we'll see. When I get back in about 6 months from my training, you know, I'm definitely going to take that more seriously and work on that even more. Because I think that's a feature of trading. You know, trading with algorithms, making systematics. As a trader, our community, we're just really disciplined. So I think we need to kind of 10x. Like, it's just, there's so much big shit coming on, like, with ACE specs that I'm really excited about. Especially for our traders. I'm probably not going to be here for, like, maybe half of it. But when I definitely come back, like, I'm just so ready to help people out. Alright, so it's pulling back right now. That's what I wanted to. Give me 1 second, Barrett. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool. I am streaming. What's good, bro?
What's up?
What's good? How you doing? Hello.
Hey, sorry about that.
I said, what's good?
Hey, nothing much, man. Just hanging out, eating, a little bit hungover from Thanksgiving, just chilling.
Yeah. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good, man. Just hung out with a couple buddies of mine, drank some beers, had a good time.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Yeah, I had a pretty good Thanksgiving. I ordered Cracker Barrel, so that was fucking bomb.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Did you go over the courses and stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm watching the live stream, the webinars now.
Webinars?
I got all the notes from the courses, been backtesting a little bit. It looks really good.
Webinars? What the fuck? What webinars?
The webinars that he gave me?
He gave you webinars? You mean live streams or webinars? Like not really webinars, like what do you mean? On his courses?
Yeah, it's under swing trading, and this is webinar recordings.
Oh, okay. Is it live, like online, or is it live, like on person?
No, they're like classes. I don't know.
Oh.
I'll screen share, but once you're done the live stream, I'll screen share and I'll show you what I'm looking at. I don't know, maybe we're talking about the same thing.
Oh, are you doing the swing trading course first, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Gotcha. I haven't really been too focused on that. I've been more focused on the day trading courses. But that's lit, bro. Yeah, I definitely like his it's a bit hard to understand. I'll tell you that. At first, it's a bit hard to understand, but it'll get easier.
Until I found all the notes that had details of all the different entries, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was very confused.
Yeah, it's a bit. Like I said again, he makes really complex systems, so it's a bit hard to understand. But I freaking love that guy. Dude, what kind of, I forgot what college he teaches at. Like, it's an army base in Georgia, I think.
Yeah,
Like,
no, he teaches at the I forget the actual name, but it's what the majors and like the people who are becoming field grade officers they go to learn. It's called ILE.
oh, for their like training to become
Yeah,
an officer.
to become a major, not just any officer. Become
Oh,
like
really?
a
Oh,
yeah.
wow. That's a big thing. Yeah. Holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just gonna be like he teaches like a bunch of people who are trying to become officers in like the field, like artillery and infantry or whatever.
No, no, no. He teaches majors how to be majors, which is really cool.
Yeah. He go, bro. Like, he has like webinars like in live where he talks about the more in depth of how he teaches like with like his students. Like he goes into like tactics and he talks about a lot of like military stuff, but you could implement a lot of that stuff in like he implements a lot of like those stuff in trading, which I think it's just freaking nuts. It
Oh
just
yeah,
makes
for
sense.
sure.
Like the area of interest, like in the military, the area of interest will be like that's where the targets are at, and then he uses that in trading, like the area of interest, the significant level where you think price is gonna bounce off. So for him, the area of interest will be the Bollinger Mean, so the BB mean. That's a level that he looks at almost like every single day because it's the area of interest where traders are looking to basically buy or sell off a pullback or whatever. So I definitely love it, bro. Like I'm not even done with. I'm not even, bro. I'm not even halfway done. I'm not even 1/3 done with the courses, bro. It's just there's so much information everywhere.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's like it's gonna take me like 3 months. No, it's not. It's gonna take me a whole year to comprehend everything. Not even more than a year to comprehend all the systems and be profitable with all the systems.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be nuts. I'm just trying to nail down uh, the five core like swing trading systems that he puts out,
Oh yeah,
and
core.
then from there I'll start paper trading.
Yeah, he goes over the cores and turbos. So yeah, he uses an indicator called the RISZ, bro. Oh my god, that's really freaking good indicator. Like it's just
Is it on TradingView?
no, no, it's not. No one uses TradingView, bro. In that community, no one uses TradingView. Like I was asking around, like yeah, look at my trades that I took using the system in TradingView, and people were just like, okay. No one uses TradingView, bro. They use TradeStation and TC 2000.
TC 2000.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, but just really advanced charting platforms. Um, Bro, so we got on a call with like the T4T owner, and like he was showing his charts around. Bro, he uses a platform called Meadow Stocks, just a really advanced platform. Like he has so much data like in the background. Like he has like stock like the fundamental aspects into it, like the news events. So much shit, bro. It's insane.
That's cool.
Yeah, looks like we could see a reversal here in the Dow Jones. Um, but it's just like he was talking about like he used to work at a bank for like 20 years, and it's just like it shocks me around like like he's a really experienced trader and he doesn't use any complex like algorithms or systems. Like it kind of shocks me. Oh, like he implements a lot of trend lines, which is like kind of for me it's shocking. Like these big banks don't really focus on really complex. I mean, I guess that's the banks. I mean, hedge funds. I bet they do, go into really complex algorithms and systems, just because they have to. Like the banks, their job is to make money. The hedge funds, it's in the name, hedge funds. Like they're supposed to hedge their risk. They're supposed to make competitive returns for their clients. The banks, I mean, yeah, they're supposed to make like they're supposed to like beat like the other banks and like have like competition in their inside them, but it's just like it's just shocking to me to see like that their kind of trading style is like it's not really systematic like I would expect from banks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I mean like Ken Long, like his algorithms and systematics like really complex, and like and then like he uses so much mathematics into it. Like an indicator precisely for his thing isn't just an indicator. He puts so much time into that indicator with the math and everything like that. It's freaking nuts. Yeah, for example, like the MACD that I'm using currently, like it's just like I thought it just looks like just a MACD, but he puts so much work into that MACD with like the math and back testing it perfectly. It's so cool because like I don't know how to explain it, but the MACD, it's the same data from using his Bollinger Bands, the Baby Dragon, and as well as the RLCO cross, so the regression line crossover. It's the same
Yeah.
data. It's the same literally data that the MACD is pulling over. So it's just
Yeah,
so
I need to
cool.
find. I really need to find the like some sort of platform that'll let me use all that shit. Because TradingView just doesn't have.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like I said again, TC2000 is a really good. I think that's what most traders use in the community. TC2000.
Fuck yeah, dude! I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. For me, I haven't really bothered just because I'm not looking to trade stocks right now fully. So I've been trying that's why it's just been taking me forever to code these indicators in TradingView because no one has them. So for Dow Jones, looks like we pushed higher today, and then now we're looking for a rejection. So like I said again, the same patterns over and over again. There's always going to be some kind of massive move on the open, and then a quick reversal. So for me, looks like Dow Jones is still holding its gains, but it looks like Dow Jones is starting to push lower today.
Hey Jace, I'll be right back.
I gotcha. So interesting. I definitely missed that entry. I could get into a bit of more of a bigger risk entry on this one if I really wanted to, for more confirmation. Yeah, I'm entering right over here. Just a quick scalp. Stop is about 5 pips. Actually, about 5.5. Almost 6 pips of risk. Looks like it just stopped for a second. Okay, now we're seeing a push. Let's see if we break toward this previous high of day. Right over here. Good push, good push. We're almost at half an hour right now. A little pullback. But it looks like this could be a continuation candle. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, Nasdaq is starting to push higher. You're usually starting to pull back a bit right now. Getting a little bit slow. Slow in the open. Nasdaq is just pushing higher today. Yeah, Nasdaq is absolutely killing it right now. Looks like Dow Jones is starting to reverse a bit. So we could see maybe a level 3 until divergence right over here. We'll see. If it breaks toward the 21 EMA, I may just reduce risk. But we'll see. Very interesting. So see how the 21 EMA and TL are kind of correlated.
Hey Jace.
Yes, sir.
Alright, cool. Just want to make sure you hear me.
upside potential. So it looks like we just bounce off the liquid 50. Oh no, what happened to my... my Bollinger Band? What the heck? Yep, Nasdaq's starting to push higher. Yeah, it's beating mostly the market. S&P's up about 0.5%. Dow Jones is up about 0.30%, and Nasdaq is up about 0.80%.
Nice. Yeah, dude, this little fucking system that I made up on the fucking fly. It's pretty fucking boss, man.
You already have the universal entry on place.
So it's similar to it. It's based off of it, but what it is so I'm using the fucking Williams 10% RSI, or just the 10% R, or the percent R thing, which is super nice. So whenever price dips below the 10% R, so it's like 80, just like an RSI, I place an order for a quarter ATR above that open, and if that gets taken out, then the trade is on, and it's got a moving stop loss of 1 ATR. Of course, this only works in bull markets when price is above the 200 EMA on the daily.
Are we in a bull market? Oh yeah.
According to the chart, yes.
Yeah.
According to common knowledge, who knows?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I definitely like his systems. Especially like he really has a lot of like systems for whenever the market's really hot. Definitely take a lot of advantage on it. He took like literally like I think 20 or 30 trades on I think it was Tuesday. He was just killing it. I was like, holy crap.
Nice.
Bit choppy on EU right now, but we're trusting the stop. I know we just made a higher low right over here. So we're like forming a little wedge right over here. But trusting it, I still like it. You know, we're still the entry's still making sense. Now if the MACD starts falling into the 0 line, then yeah, I'll probably get out there. Nasdaq starting to push higher. Very, very, very. It's all about being patient. 1821 EMAs are still bullish, so I mean, there's no indication like, oh, maybe I fucked up. You know? Just all about being patient with this thing. And I say you are. US 30 is bouncing off the 21 EMA. Yeah, so yeah, Bear, like my plan is like to like, you know, get into like these bigger swing trades on stocks and then just basically like put my portfolio in stocks. So whenever I leave, you know, I'll have some residual income coming in.
Yeah, some dividend producing stocks and whatnot.
AT&T and stuff like that. Hell yeah, that's my plan. The energy sector is really good right now. Like, I invest a lot of Devon Energies, just be
Nice.
killing it. Yeah, since like Devon, I mean, like since the energy sector has went down because of the coronavirus, it's now starting to pull back up with a lot of momentum. So, like Dr. Kent Long, he recommended it like literally before the massive pullback on Devon, and he's just been trading it almost every single day. It's easy for him. He trades a lot of Brazil indexes, so I was like, oh, that's in Mexico.
Yeah, he trades a lot of emerging markets. It's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm. The systems work really well with it, and there's a lot of momentum on it on the 1 minute. Hopefully, whenever I invest into these longer swing positions, hopefully whenever I'm gone, the market doesn't freaking like crash. That would suck.
Well,
Like,
well, you got stop losses and whatnot, or trailing stop losses.
yeah. I'm just saying, like, that would suck. I like this support level that we're off right over here. Okay, now we're falling down. I'm gonna go ahead and get stopped out of that position. It's just about 2 pips away from me getting stopped out there. Okay, now we got stopped out. Alrighty, so now we're basically at break even for the day, which is fine. So that will be a loss. I mean, the only thing that I would say is like Liquid 50 bounce off the RSI. And then we saw the downshift right over here with that massive candle. And the continuation of that move. So that's the only thing that I would say about that. Yeah, I mean, the entry could have been definitely better. Like, I could have definitely waited for a little bit more confirmation. Because this really isn't too much of a bigger confirmation right over here. So definitely should have waited on a little bit on that. So, hey, you win some, you lose some. It's all about managing risk. So it's not like I'm risking like 2% on these trades or 1%, not even 0.5%. Usually 0.25% to 0.15%, which is not even a lot.
If you're scalping, dude, you're out of your fucking mind if you're risking 1% each trade on a scalp.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. No. I
Insanity.
Yeah, and people do that. For sure, people do that. If scalp 1%, I know a lot of people who have done that before. The Dow Jones is just choppy. Nasdaq 100. Basically, still pushing higher. I think with Dow Jones, let's see if we see a continuation. I mean, if it breaks over the 50 right over here, we could see a, a continuation toward the upside. So I'm looking to see if it pushes. Oops. I just closed a little bit more in my swing trade on Nasdaq as it's starting to push higher right now. It's just getting smaller and smaller as it goes up. Eventually, it's gonna get to like 0.01. From that swing trade, I'm still up about now 1/4% for the day. I mean, like, I've definitely known risk management systems where as your swing trade starts, coming higher and higher every single per session. And then you trade the intraday, all that move, and then you lose on it. You could always hedge the risk that you have with the money already that you have in the market, which is on that swing trade, like trade that you have. So as it continues going higher, you have RR levels that you're allowed to take profit in, and as you're trading the intraday within that swing trade, and
You can make up your risk. Yeah, it's very smart. That's one of Ken Long's ideas.
yeah, that's exactly,
Yeah,
exactly,
that's fucking awesome, man.
yeah. He calls it the turbo and core method. So basically, if I have a red day, like for me, I just got break even because of that trade on EU. Just can take a little piece of my swing trade. I'm up about 1/4% already. Just reducing risk like that. I think that's how investors really kind of hedge their risk long term, especially with like massive moves in the market. So I'm chilling now. But as it breaks over the 50, let's see if it breaks over the standard deviation level. If it does, then I'm looking to get long right over here. I'm getting in about 1/3 of my original risk. To be honest, I'm not looking to swing the fences on that, but I would hold that for like maybe quite some time toward probably 3 standard deviations. Not say you are.
I definitely need to find more stocks and indices to fucking invest. To like apply to fucking
Just
trade.
trade ETFs.
I need to find more fucking ETFs. Is what I'm saying.
Look at all of the. I would just, I mean, gold and silver are pretty down right now, so it could be a good buy. Just finding an ETF in gold and silver, buying and finding an ETF on the energy sector, just like sectors that, like the energy sector. I would buy like a bunch of more ETFs. Okay, now EU is starting to push higher. Now EU starting to push higher. Yeah, Nasdaq is just freaking killing it today. It's almost, yeah, it's literally up 1%. S&P 500 is up about 0.60%, and Dow Jones is basically failing. About up, not even 0.5%. So tech sector is really strong today, which is a bit or normal. Like last 2 months, tech sector has been kind of lagging. What I've seen.
Well, yeah, because everyone's wondering if non-tech is going to blow up again.
Yeah, I think the news last night pushed it up with like Trump saying he's gonna leave if the
Oh
electrical
shit,
votes
did
are.
he? I didn't even catch that.
Huh?
I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, there's news about Trump. And I guess like there's like some news with like coronavirus like making new records too last night. So that could I guess have pushed tech sector up. But yeah, I mean it's just like I shorted it Dow Jones like for a swing trade, just really small risk, and I got 2 out of it. So I mean it wasn't even really like a big winner since I was risking really low risk on it. As you can see right there, look at that. Look at that. Look at the Nasdaq. Just absolutely killing it, almost to the R2 level, going to ADR. So, and the reason why I didn't trade this is because, I was looking for the more good risk reward and logical level. But I don't know. Next week we could change our strategy a bit with the market, with like which indices to trade more specifically. It's like the last 4 days, Nasdaq has been making new highs. I mean, which is good for me, I guess, because like that swing trade still, like I bought it like right over here at that 50 EMA on the 4 hour. So right over here. Actually, no, never mind. I'm an idiot. Sorry, I bought it right over here on the break of the 50, right over here. So when was it? Like the 11th of November. So yeah, almost a month on that swing trade. Bought it right over here. I mean, of course, like my stop is. Oh, I gotta. Okay, my stop was like at point, I guess 1R. So I just moved it to around 3R. So I mean, it's almost to my TP level, which is right over here. My take profit level will be right over here. It's almost on my take profit level. So that's insane. Like I definitely need to. Like I think that's the longest swing trade that I ever had in my life. I mean, at least this year. I guess like 2 years ago I swing traded gold for like I don't know, like 3 months. But for this year, definitely, I think it's one of my very good swing trades. But it's just been choppy. Like as you can see here, like the first 2 weeks of November, just really choppy. Like it went up, choppy, went down toward the 50. I almost got stopped out at basically break even here because I had my stop by break even, so I almost got stopped out here. Eventually, it pushed higher, but like these weeks have just been like just really choppy for the Nasdaq. So it was last 2 weeks, choppy. So I mean, like I've been holding it, but it's just been really choppy. But I guess that's just market. And then like as you can see here from here now, from the 24th of November to on, it just pushed higher. Like how much did it push? 2%, almost 3%, 300 points right there. So yeah, it's almost at my take profit level. So for my entry, what's my entry was at 11652, 11652. I'll just put it right there. Oops. 11652. All right. And my stop was at the pin low, I believe. Yeah, because there's no way my stop would have been right over here. So initially my stop was right over here at the pin low. So in risk to reward level was 4R. So yeah, 4R. You would expect like, you know, like 20R on it, but no. Swing trade, remember? So currently it's up about 4R in that trade. So I mean, still a pretty good swing trade, in my opinion. Just it's a slow grind toward the upside. Just to really, you have to be patient with this. Like I definitely had to be patient. There was days that I wanted to close right over here. I wanted to close the swing trade right over here because I was like, oh, that's good profit. Then it came all the way down, and I was like, oh my god, it's coming down again. And then it was going up again. It's like, oh, I want to close right over here. Especially like the choppiness weeks, I wanted to close right over here as well. Like close half of my positions, but it's just being patient, you know. Being freaking patient with it. So this is like now a monthly, but the swap is ridiculous. I have $400 in swap fees.
Swap fees or swap profit?
Swap fees.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How long ago? I missed it. How long have you been holding that trade for?
For a month.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
You talk about your... Never mind.
What?
Nothing. That was just nothing. I'm just looking up fucking ETFs right now, trying to do a little bit of back testing across everything.
Mm-hmm. Oops, I definitely missed where we're looking at. Okay, so as you can see here, Dow Jones is just struggling to get up there. Nasdaq is just pushing higher. Like Nasdaq's up about 1% right over here. S&P is up about 0.5%. Dow Jones is 0.3%. So, yeah, I may switch up my strategy a bit next week. Swing trades though, Nasdaq not really. I mean, like, I'm not looking to enter any more in my swing trade because we're almost toward the high, the high of day on the Nasdaq 100, which is insane.
I am. Fuck it, let's go long.
Yeah, but I may go for intraday scalps on it toward that high of day, the high of the all-time high basically, which is about, what is it, like 200 points away? No, not even 200 points, like probably less. Maybe not. Actually, no. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, 100 points, about 1% away from the high of day. So I mean, it would only take one day basically, because today we're almost all the way up to ADR. This massive move, so it would only take like one move. But hey, once we break toward the high of day, like I said, with this level right over here, I would like for it to break this level right over here first, which is actually the R3 pivot as well. That's a really significant level. And then as well as this pin, the pin high, the all-time high, the pin high. I would like for that to break, and then I will look to get into long positions right there. And maybe swing trade positions, like if I see a pullback. Actually, no. Actually, this is the all-time high. My bad. But yeah, I mean, I will look at intraday scalp into those like levels right there. I mean, Dow Jones is really at the all-time high, or it's basically at the all-time high. Like if you look at the 4-hour, 3,000. So it's basically at the all-time high. S&P 500 like basically at the all-time high. So I mean, these two, I guess, sectors, the industrial and kind of like the big companies, they're already, holy crap, Nasdaq is just pushing higher and higher. I mean, they're already up in the all-time high. So Nasdaq is still kind of just readjusting to that. But I mean, these all-time highs are freaking much more bigger than the S&P and Dow Jones. These are massive moves toward the upside. So we could see a really good breakout, like, as the tech sector starts maybe coming back into momentum, like you see right over here. Like, look at this momentum right over here. We could see basically the Dow Jones continue going higher. So the MACD looks really good for buys. The 4-hour, 1 daily. Oh yeah, just beautiful. TDI is beautiful. MACD is beautiful. I could just hold the 8 EMA and just continue going higher on the daily chart. It's just insane. So I don't know, like the last couple of months, like I guess from like yeah, I'll say I guess from October to now, like the market has just been a little bit choppy. Like it's just been ranging from here and here. Like yeah, you could definitely get into these swing trade moves like I did. Um, like I got in like right over here, like right over here. That's my swing trade position. It was also based on the daily chart as we broke through the 15 daily pivot. Um, but just kind of really choppy. Not really like really massive gains like we've been seeing late like the last couple of months on the Nasdaq. Like as you can see right over here, just freaking good gains. But we could see a continuation of that momentum as I guess investors kind of consolidated toward this level, toward these levels off the 50 EMA, like the 50 EMA on the daily chart. Like that's what I look at always on the Nasdaq. Just a really highly respected level. I can clearly see from here, from like I guess from April, just a really highly respected level on the Nasdaq 100. So those are levels that I usually like consolidating my return, my investments, as well as I like swing trading. So I mean that's why I bought my swing trade position off right over here on the daily, because I just had a lot of confluence and confidence in taking that long, and so was the upshift. Like the 821 EMAs had an upshift, and then we're having a bullish confirmation and bullish engulfing candle on the higher on the like 4 hour and 1 hour. Liquid 50 still stayed in the buy zone. RSI was through TL, and Liquid 50 is just a beautiful swing trade for me. So that's why I took that. But we could see a breakout like as we're breaking toward this daily, kind of this daily structure right over here, and we're trying to break higher. We could see a good maybe big push toward the upside. So we'll see. We'll see next week. Now that I guess we're past the consolidation that I've just been I haven't been really trading much on the Nasdaq because it's just been really choppy. If you guys watch my FTMO video, you would know that I got basically chopped out around these levels right over here. Toward these levels right over here. So yeah, just basically seeing maybe switching up my strategies a bit on indices next week. Focusing a little bit more on the Nasdaq 100 as we're coming across these significant levels, so like the all-time highs, the structural daily, the daily structure high. Be focusing my attention on that, and then like with the US 30, like we're seeing some divergence already on the Dow Jones, the S&P 500. We're seeing some divergence. I mean, the Nasdaq 100 not really divergence, but we could definitely expect divergence if we see a really big push higher. So yeah, that's kind of my plan for next week. I'll probably focus a bit more on the Nasdaq 100. I didn't really focus on the Nasdaq 100 this week, which is quite unfortunate because as you can see right over here, all-time highs, all-time highs, all-time highs, all-time highs. I mean, new higher of day, new higher of day. So maybe focusing my strategy a bit on the Nasdaq 100 next week as we're seeing a good push. But I definitely think I should have traded, at least these moves. I shouldn't have waited this long. I did trade on Tuesday long on it, on right over here. Just a bit choppy though, as you can see, like during the session, just choppy, choppy, choppy. And then eventually toward the end of the session, it came higher. But yes, sir. Like look at that 1 minute momentum, up about 1.1%. Dow Jones it's just choppy. Look at that, just really choppy. Maybe we'll see a push higher today. That's usually what I expect. Like last couple of days, Dow Jones just kind of had to wait basically. So we shall see. Then yours, it looks like it's just pushing higher today. So I mean, definitely a little bit late on my entry there for sure. So this would be my second entry, but I didn't take this just because of the overbought level right over here. No divergence yet, but divergence is forming right now as we're continue to pull back. So yeah, we're at a 0.25% for the day. Message retracted. Alright, so it's what, 9:29. So I'm gonna call with Austin in about an hour, 2 hours or whatever. So that's pretty much it for the session, guys. Not really looking at anything. Like, we got one loser on EU. Yeah, just basically two losers, one winner, two losers. Actually, technically 2 winners, 2 losers as I close that a partial in that swing trade. So I'm basically at a 0.25% for the day, which is pretty good. I mean, I was just chilling today. I wasn't really focusing too much on trying to find really good opportunity, just because I already hit my daily goal. I mean, my weekly goal. So I'm not really pushing it for today. And I know that, obviously Friday is going to be choppy. So especially as, volume there's not a lot of volume. But then that's like 100, as you can see, definitely a lot of volume on it. It's fucking crazy. I want to know if my cousin traded this, because he trades a lot of like indices as well. So I want to know if he traded that move toward the upside. But yeah, pretty good. So hopefully you guys are having a freaking awesome day. Let me know if you have any questions. Black Friday sale is going on right now with Ace FX. So if you guys are interested in jumping in with Ace FX, definitely let me know. Direct message me on Instagram. Definitely love to help you out, and help you guys join our team. New video out with the FTMO challenge verification. So if you guys want to watch that, definitely check my channel. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, Nasdaq is starting to make a new high. Oh boy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys are having a freaking awesome day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, or actually Monday, my bad. Monday, 8 a.m. CST for the live stream again. So see you guys later.